tools. I think sometimes we want to be in the kitchen more. We want to have recipes that need exact measurements, but you're like, oh, geez, I just don't have the right tools to do that. Well, this is one of them here. Take a look. It's from Enkel. It's the digital kitchen scale, and it's got the removable cup here. So everything that goes right inside, very precise. And then if I can turn it around and show you how you're going to use it right there on the handle, it is all built in for those perfect, precise measurements. $14.95. You choose gray. You choose red. This is it. Or do you know that person who loves to bake, who's always like trying to get that perfect measurement? This would make a wonderful gift. Amy Garten is joining us here in the kitchen. Hi, how are you? Oh my goodness, are we matching? What's going on here?
I don't know, but it works.
It does work. It does work. We're in the kitchen. How exciting.
We're in the kitchen. It's so exciting.
Okay.
I think this is such a fun, great, innovative item to have in your kitchen.
It really is. I mean, at first look, immediately go, what? I haven't seen anything quite like that.
Right, so this is made from Enkel. So Enkel is really known for making innovative items for our kitchen. So they kind of take what we know and we love, but they say, how can we make it a little bit better? How can we upgrade it and make it a little bit more versatile to like what we are doing at home now? So whether you're doing portion control, whether you're baking, and you know, baking is kind of like a science. Making bread is like a science. You really have to measure those ingredients, weigh those ingredients well to get the right, you know, the right product to get that great bread and the soft cookies with the crunch on the outside. So what Enkel did is they said, we're going to give you this great BPA-free digital scale measuring cup. Now you can take that cup off and you can see on the sides, you do have all those cups right there. You've got the milliliters on this side. So you do have the readings. You can take the cup off, use this. It can go in your microwave, in your dishwasher.
Oh, this can really?
Yeah, so you can go ahead and put your butter in there, melt your butter, and then you stick it on the scale. But this is what's really cool about this digital scale. So I'm gonna take the cup off because it is removable. I'm gonna show you how to use it and how user-friendly it is, how many items you can use on it. So the very bottom, you just see the on-off button right there. So that's how you turn it on, and that's also how you turn it off, and you zero it out. So what is great about this is, let's say you go and you melt your butter, and then you put it on your scale right here, and it's on your scale, and you measure it. You can zero it out. You press that button right there in the middle, zero it out, and then you can add your flour, add your brown sugar, and between each thing, zero it out. You don't have to mess with a bunch of different bowls. You get it all in here. But this is how simple it works, and you've got that nice digital readout right there. So it might not measure great because I don't have it flat on the ground, but I want to show you how it works. So when I turn it on, I'm just going to press that on button right there to turn it on, and then you see how the digital readout goes. Now, you can press the mode button, which changes, you can have it go from water to milk to flour to oil. So whatever mode you change it to go, you see the button moving to change the mode that you're looking. So now I have it on flour.
Wow, that is really precise.
On top of it, if you choose flour, you measure in cups. If you choose water, you can change the units of how you measure. So I think it's just so brilliant that we're able to measure in such a different ways. And then if you want to completely zero it out, press and hold, it'll turn it off. And then when it turns back on, it measures in pounds and ounces. So there's so much that you can do with this, so many ways that you can measure all of your ingredients, and then you're getting those precise measurements. BPA-free, again, goes in your microwave, whatever you're putting in there.
And to have those, because if you open a recipe book and you look at a recipe, sometimes they're different. Like, is it giving me ounces? Is it giving me cups? And I'm not quite sure. Have it all right here for you. And again, it is, you know, eliminating multiple different items that you're using and having to switch. It's all, you can get your mixture all right there. Like you said, cooking is an art, baking is a science. You have to get it right.
You have to. If you want to get those perfect cookies, that perfect bread, you have to get it right.
$14.95 on a clearance price. Okay, here we go.
And this is also great. So I'm going to show you how I can do butter. I'm going to add my flour, and you just keep zeroing it out and add your stuff. So I've got it here, so it's zeroed out. So I'm going to press the button to make sure we do have it zeroed out. Then let's say I want to put it on flour, so I'm going to just hit my mode, and I'm going to change it up here. You can see now it's on flour. I put it on flour, so I'm going to take my flour, and you're able to see how much flour am I putting in there? So you can weigh out exactly what it is you're putting in there. So no longer are you doing the guesswork, and you're doing it in cups, so it's gonna tell you exactly how many cups. When you're done with your flour, again, that big button on the bottom, press that mode. It's gonna zero it out, start all over. Now you wanna add something, you can add something to it. So it just makes doing your baking so easy, but I wanna show you too. Portion control.
Yes,
You know, we all love to do portion control things.
Yes,
so if you're like, I wanna portion out my pasta, I need to portion out my grains, portion out my vegetables, put them all in here. We'll turn it on, we'll make sure this is zeroed out. So I have it zeroed out to nothing. And now I didn't choose, if you notice, I'm not choosing a mode, so not flour, oil, water, milk. So all it's on is pounds and ounces.
So you don't necessarily have to choose something, but you can still measure it. Get exactly
right, but now I can measure and I can say, okay, I can have so many ounces, and I put it in there. It's such a great way to portion control. And then again, it's BPA free, goes in the microwave, cleans up in the dishwasher. So easy to use. And then here's another kicker. Portion control, you're done with this. Go ahead and put your chicken breast right on top of there, and you can measure out. So it's still a measuring unit without the cup on it. So when you're done with the cup and you want to weigh your chicken breast, weigh your salmon, your fish.
Yes, it's still a digital scale.
Great.
It's still a digital scale.
Yeah.
Maybe this will inspire you. Some of those recipes, some of those things where you think about take multiple steps, do it all in one, or who is that person in your life that this would make a great gift for? $14.95 on a clearance price here. Oh, before you go, can we talk about these knives I saw?
Oh my goodness. Yes, we can.
I just saw them on earlier, and if my producer will let me just take a minute, and can I ask you about these knives?
Yes.
What were these? These are amazing. These are great.
So these are